Good morning, everyone. Oh, what a glorious day it is today. First and foremost, this thing does not heal on top of my head. So I was gonna ride today. I didn't end up riding because it is really windy out and I had to take care of a couple of administrative things. But behind the camera right now is a new part for the EVO. I've been waiting about a month and a half for this. They weren't necessarily back ordered, but they were just trying to catch up on orders. I guess a bunch of people ordered them. Whatever. This is a new part that I've been waiting for a while now. I'm not gonna do some unboxing, and I'll explain why I don't do unboxings on this channel. So this is a new lip for the EVO. I picked this one because this was probably the cheapest one that I can find. I really didn't want a super expensive lip for this car because it is super low and it does scrape everywhere. So I just want something that kind of looked nice and without having to spend $600 on a Sibon or something like that. Nonetheless, we're gonna put this lip on today. It is kind of late in the day, so I'm hoping I can finish everything up. I do have a couple other little tasks that I do have to take care of. So we'll see once I take the old lip off. The old lip is like, there's a bunch of screws and everything. It looked like a garden divider, like a flower bed divider. I'll show you guys in a second, but let me take this out to the garage. I'm gonna have to take the front bumper off the car as well. First things first, again, gotta take the front bumper off. I hate having to take this off, but it does give me an opportunity to swap out the turn signals in the headlights. I do have LEDs in there right now, but since you have to program the hyper flash, so with the front bumper off, I might as well just swap them out, and then the tails are just two screws, so they're super easy to do. Okay, running into a slight little headache. The actual hood release was kind of in the way, but got the bumper off. And we're gonna take this garden divider thing off, and I'm gonna mock everything up to see how it's supposed to mount, and then we'll go from there with, I guess, drilling holes and stuff like that. Horrible job at editing. Unfortunately, this does not fit 100%. So all these tabs right here, they're bigger than what you actually need. And I think it's supposed to be if bumpers maybe, I guess, are flexed or different warped or something, whatever. So that's where we kind of stand right now. I'm hoping it all mounts. The one over here that I showed you that I cut too much off, I may have to run a zip tie on this. I don't know yet. Or a very big washer and nut and whatever, or put it on an angle. So I'm gonna keep pressing forward. I will film a little bit of it and get away. Okay, so first and foremost, please don't cringe that I use self-tappers. Second thing, as you can see, there's a gap right over here, all along. Now, this gap, if this was actually being able to be seated in, it would actually sit this flush right up against the lip. Unfortunately, this lip, as you can see, it only has provisions every other one. I don't know why it's like that. Couldn't tell you guys, but for the most part, it works. Before I put this on, let's go ahead and pull the turn signals out. I don't think I have turn signals for this car yet though. Let's get this bitch on. This is a pain in the ass once you have the liners in. When I didn't have the liners in, oh, it was cake because I didn't have to worry about fighting that. So ran into our first issue. So right over here is a hot side pipe. The problem is this lip is hitting it because it comes so far in. There's like a little lip, so I'm gonna have to pull the car in. I'm not pulling this fucking bumper off again. I'm gonna have to jack the car up, and I gotta kind of shave out a little section for the pipe to fit. So
day 2.
all right, what's going on? So it's actually 2 or 3 days later. It's not the next day. And the reason being is because I'm trying to move the car into the garage, and I can't move it into the garage. Well, I couldn't move it in. Was because the stunt bike was up on a jack stand and 2 jacks, so I couldn't move this bike at all. I'm trying to get the car into the garage so I can work in shade. So I'm gonna move the 2 bikes out the way. The stunt bike is running now. I just gotta adjust the clutch. All right, now that it's in here, I'm just gonna jack the front end up, and then I will show you guys the overall, and then like I said, I'll go over what's gonna be happening with the block. That's kind of on a delay right now, so I'll go over why that's on a delay. Well, that was actually quicker than I thought. So I didn't even use a Dremel. The only way I could get the Dremel really in there is I'd have to take the whole front bumper off. I ain't about that life right now. What I did was I just grabbed needle nose, I bent it up, and then I just tore it down. If I wanted to, I could shave it up a little bit more to make it cleaner, a little bit neater. Like I said, let me bolt this up real quick, and I'll give you guys an overall view of the car. The car is filthy. We also have to pull out the seat because I am getting new seats for this car. New old used seats. God, this lip looks so much better than that garden divider I had. So from far away, it doesn't really, you don't really see the gap on camera. You can see the gap in person. Like I said, I'm really not too stressed about it. It still looks good from far away. It's a little dirty because I was drilling and stuff like that. All right, now that I got everything mounted, let's go ahead and remove the rear seat, because like I said, tomorrow I am going to be getting rid of these 2 seats. It's a straight up trade. So I will say that they are the OEM seats. Nobody really likes the blue seats. I don't know why I happen to like them in the red car. All right, enough talking for me. Oh, what's on my face? Besides skin and hair. Let's get this front seat. I almost said rear seat. All right, so passenger seat is out. I wasn't aware there was a bolt underneath the center console, so I did have to remove that. I went ahead and removed the driver's side one as well right now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this carpet as well. I'm gonna scrub it down, spray it, scrub it down.
20 minutes later.
Right, and that's a wrap for getting this seat out. I know the carpet may look like it's in decent shape. The carpet is absolutely trashed. So before I end this video, let me give you guys a quick update on what's going on with the motor. The motor was supposed to already be built, at least the short block was, and then I was going to start assembling it from there. But why is it still sitting here after, I don't know, over a month later? Well, the pistons are on back order. I can get everything. I can get the bearings, the thrust washers, the rods, the main bolts, the head studs. Things I can't get are the pistons. I'm trying to get Manley pistons. The problem is they're so back ordered. I don't think any company is really stocking them right now, so they're just trying to catch up on production. I may just go ahead and get maybe different pistons if I can find something comparable. I also have to do research because this is a 4G64, not a 6.3, a 6.4. Some of these parts aren't going to match up from a 6.3 to a 6.4 block. I think the main one is the water pump. I'm pretty sure, but from what I gathered, it's a 03 Outlander, Mitsubishi Outlander water pump will bolt directly onto this. So that's not really a big problem. So that's kind of like a quick update on this block of why it's not built and why it's just still sitting here in my garage. But nonetheless, if you guys made it to the end of this video, you guys are the real MVPs. Hope you're staying tuned. We're still on a waiting game with the Supra right now. I promise this thing's going to be up and running before I leave. But with that, make sure you guys do subscribe to my other channel as well. It's all motovlog stuff. Unfortunately, those guys that are transferring over to this page, they get to see my ugly ass face. Also, give this video a big old fat thumbs up. And as always, I need y'all to stay hungry, stay humble, stay motivated in all of your life's goals. Always remember, success never comes easy. You guys gotta work your ass off for it. And with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.
I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm staying focused, my mind is open. They start to notice that I'm in motion.